Hi everyone. In this video, I'll be explaining a few methods to solve some exponent Olympiad math questions. So first, take this question. If 6 to the power of x plus 9 to the power of x gives us 2 to the power of 2x plus 1, what is x equal to? First, we have to recall a few rules. Now, there's two rules we're going to need. First, the power of a quotient rule of exponent is a to the power of x over b to the power of x gives us a over b to the power of x when b isn't equal to 0 because we can't divide by 0. Now recall the power of a power rule which states that a to the power of x to the power of y gives us a to the power of x times y. Now think, one way to solve this kind of question is by trial and error. It's not recommended, but sometimes it works. Another way is to do it by using the linear equation ax equals b, or the quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. First, let's take a look at the trial and error. Method 1 is imagine x is 1. If x is 1, 6 plus 9 should be equal to 2 to the power of 2 plus 1, but it's not, which means x can't be equal to 1. Now x plus 2, same thing, it doesn't work. But when x is equal to 0, 6 to the power of 0 is 1, 9 to the power of 0 is also 1, and 2 to the power of 2 times 0 plus 1 is 2, which means 1 plus 1 equals 2, which is right. So x is equal to 0. The second method, is to use an equation to solve it. So step 1, we have to put all the variables into one side. In this case, we're going to put every variable on the left. So you have to rewrite the right side, which is this. Now this can also be written as 2 times 2 to the power of 2x because there's a hidden exponent of 1 here. And because they share the same base, we can add up the exponents. Now we get 2x plus 1 is equal to 2x plus 1. So these two terms are the same. These two equations are the same. Step 2, normalize by dividing both sides by 2 to the power of 2x. Because we're trying to put every variable on the left side, we have to remove the variable from the right side. So we're going to divide every side by 4x. Now both of these divided by 4x gives us 6 over 4 to the power of x and 3 over 2, but because 9 divided by 4 is also 3 to the power of 2 divided by 2 to the power of 2x, we can also write it as 3 over 2 to the power of x to the power of 2, which is 3 over 2 to the power of 2x. Now on the left side we get 3 over 2 to the power of x plus 3 over 2 to the power of 2x gives us 2. And now because we replaced 9 over 4 by 3 over 2 to the power of 2, we can separate the 2 again to put it outside, and now we get 3 over 2 to the power of x plus 3 over 2 to the power of x to the power of 2 plus 2. Now step 3 is going to be replacing t by 3 over 2 to the power of x by t. Because this is a bit complicated to see, we're first going to replace this with t, so it gets simpler, right? So now instead of this, we get this. T plus t squared gives us 2. This can also be written as t squared plus t minus 2 equals 0 when we subtract 2 from both sides. Now, from this quadratic equation, we get two answers. First, t equals 1, and second, t equals minus 2. But because t is the answer of a positive number to the power of we don't know, it's always a positive number. We can't get a negative number from 3 over 2 to the power of x. No matter what x is, it's always going to be a positive number, which means we can discard t2 as t equals -2 as an answer. Now we get t equals 1, and the only way for t to be equal to 1 is when x is equal to 0, because no matter any number to the power of 0 gives us 1, except 0. Now step 5, verify the solution. 6 to the power of 0 plus 9 to the power of 0 gives us 2 to the power of 2 times 0 plus 1. Basically, 1 plus 1 equals 2, so x is equal to 0. Now try this. If 3y minus 2x is equal to 1, then what is 16 to the power of x plus 2 divided by 8 to the power of 2y? First, reasoning. Recall the quotient rule of exponent. A to the power of x divided by a to the power of y gives us a to the power of x minus y. I'll recall the power of a power rule, which states that a to the power of x to the power of y gives us a to the power of x times y. Now, in order to use the quotient rule of exponent, we need to change the expression 16 to the power of x plus 2 and 8 to the power of 2y to the same base. Given 2x is equal to 3y minus 1, we get that 16 to the power of x plus 2 over 8 to the power of 2y also gives us 2 to the power of 4 x plus 2 divided by 2 to the power of 3 2y. Now we can apply the rule here, which means 4x plus 8 minus 6y is the exponent for the answer, because we have the same base, which is 2. Now we get as an answer 2 to the power of 6y minus 2, or 6y minus 2 plus 8 minus 6y, which gives us, because the y's cancel out, 6. Now 2 to the power of 6 gives us 64. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for next time.